They grew up in the wake of 9/11, a social media explosion, and extracurricular activities that kept them busier than ever. Now, they're experiencing COVID-19 like the rest of us. I'm Dr. Deborah Tillman, and each week I'll be talking to a teen about how they're responding to life. This is Teens in Conversation. In our season finale, meet Beersheba and Yepsira, sisters who are keeping themselves busy, helpful, and addicted to Netflix during COVID-19. All right, my dear. Beersheba, hello.
Hi,
Hi, sweetie, how are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Yeah, okay, so now that was the fake answer that we all adults give. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so now tell me really, how are you with all of this COVID-19 going on?
I'm very bored. Like I
Bored.
just I just stay in the house because my mom is like she's very scared. She doesn't want us to catch anything, so she just tells us to stay inside. But like she still goes to work, so like we're just worried like if she might get sick. And like she works in like a place where like a lot of people are coming in and like a lot of germs and stuff. So we just tell her to wear her mask and her gloves and stuff. And yeah, but me and my sister, we just stay in the house together. We just watch YouTube and like Netflix and stuff.
Wow. Okay, what's on Netflix? What's happening on Netflix? What are you watching?
I like to watch a lot of like sci-fi stuff, like
Okay.
fantasy. Like I like this show called Legacies, basically about like a lot of like superheroes, like werewolves and vampires, like that kind of stuff. And I like to just like rewatch old stuff. Like, do you know Twilight?
I do. Well, no. I grew up with the Twilight Zone. I don't know if that's the same thing.
Yeah, we just no, it's like a newer version. It came
Oh,
out
okay.
I think it came out like in 2008 and it just has like 5 movies and I've just been rewatching those. And like my
Okay.
grandmother, she's like she lives in an elderly home and they're not letting her go outside either. Like she has to stay there, so we're just worried about her. We haven't been able to contact her. We keep trying to call her.
You can't even call her?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. And she's an elderly.
we've tried to call her, but like I guess her phone's not working.
Oh my gosh. That must be nerve-wracking. And that's your grandma.
Yeah.
Wow. So a lot of changes, right? Are you learning anything from this, or is it too soon to even think about what you could learn from this experience?
Yes, I have. I used to always like not consider like how grateful we are to go outside, and now that we have to be forced to stay inside, like
Hmm.
I just take that for granted all the time. But like now I really know.
Now you won't take it for granted, right?
Yeah, no.
I know your sister is coming on next. Tell me a little bit about what you all been doing. Have you been fighting? Are you being
Kind
good?
of, because she's kind of crazy sometimes. We've been kind of fighting, but like most of the time we just argue over dumb stuff, but then we just make up like the next minute. So we don't really fight over serious stuff, but we've just been watching like YouTube and stuff. We like to watch like bounty hunters, so like we've just all been watching that together, just laughing and stuff like that.
Laughing together. Well, that's a good release, laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if you could write your grandmother. Can you write? I was on with another young lady. She said she wrote a letter. Can would I wonder if your grandmother would get the letter?
I think she could, cause she actually lives down the street from us. Like where we live, it just like it's like I think 2 blocks away from us.
Okay.
Yeah, but we know she's okay because like my dad has somehow contacted her because that's his mom, and he told us that she's okay. She just like can't leave at all.
You said that your mom works, right? And she works throughout the day. What time does mommy work?
So she goes to work. She wakes up at 4 in the morning, and then she comes back home at usually 1. But her hours got reduced. I think she lost like 10 hours out of the week. But
Wow.
yeah, she usually wakes up at 4, and then she just comes home by 1.
Comes home by one. Okay. And then because she has two daughters, like what do you all do? Do you help her out? Do you do chores? Do you what's up?
Yeah, I tried to clean the house.
Okay.
I actually kind of like cleaning, so I just clean the house for her. I do the dishes. I don't know why. I just like cleaning, and I just clean everything.
God, you need to be in my house. You like to clean.
Yeah,
Didn't get
I just do the
got a
cleaning, and your
son. He
Sarah,
doesn't like to clean.
and your Sarah, she usually just does the laundry.
Oh, she does the laundry. Okay. Oh, that's good. Keep that up, right? Keep helping mommy. Okay. That's a good thing. And is daddy around or what?
Oh no, they're not together, but sometimes he comes over and like he'll
Oh,
bring us food. Like the other day, he came over and I like to cook also, so me and him we made salmon and vegetables and stuff, and we all ate it together.
what advice could you give to other 14-year-olds watching you on today?
I think I would say just keep believing that you're gonna like it's not gonna be forever. It's just like a temporary moment, and just know like how fortunate you are. You get to have a home and stuff, and you're all away from the sickness. And like some other people have to be outside. Some people have to be forced to go to jobs and stuff. Just keep thinking that you're fortunate enough to be home with your families if you have families to that you're fortunate enough.
That's a blessing. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to end with a fill in the blank. Okay, so I want you to fill in the blanks for me. Finish the sentence for me, okay? My name is blank, and getting through COVID 19 will take blank.
My name is Bershiva, and getting through COVID 19 is going to take strength and a lot of Netflix.
Why we keep getting all these shout outs to Netflix? What's up with that?
They should sponsor me.
We need to own some stock or something. Do they have stock? I know. We need to find out. Okay. Get you hooked up. Thank you so much, Bershiva, for joining us on TIC Talks, Teens in Conversation. I tell you. Oh my gosh. What do you say to a 14-year-old who is just like, I don't know, you all saw her, right? Just smiling throughout the whole interview. Um, it reminded me of growing up, her conversation when she said her mom had to go to work. I remember, you all probably know my story, but my mom and dad split up when I was 12. And I remember my mom going to work so early in the morning, coming back so late, and, having two sisters. So it was three of us, and having to do chores to help. And so I loved that, she didn't make up the answer, that she literally said, no, I clean the house. I actually like to clean the house, and then my sister does the laundry. I just think that during this time, when we're going through so much, that we all have to be there to help each other, and all of us can lend a helping hand. Just think about, who in your family needs something from you. And, don't wait for them to say, I need it. Just think about it. What do they need? What can you give of yourself, even in this time, even if it doesn't have to be money? Just like she said, she cooked a meal with her dad. Anything you can do to add value and to help and to serve other people during this time really will make you feel better. But Shiva just showed us, right? Leave a message in the box and let me know what you think about our 14-year-old Bathsheba. And listen to this quick story. She used to go to Happy Home. I'm feeling so old right now, right? She used to go to Happy Home, my school. Like, I remember her as a pre-K student. And now she's 14 years old, junior high. So proud. All right. Take what she said, live it, believe it, and do it. Because we're all in this together. Trust me. If you didn't know it now, if you didn't know it then, you know it now. We're all in this together. So let's make the best of it. All right. Hi, everybody, and welcome to TIC Talks, Teens in Conversation. Today, I have my girl, Yepsira. How are you?
Hi.
Hi, sweetie. How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You feeling great today? I love that hair. My God, pull that hair out. How long is your hair? Down your back. Oh my gosh. My Lord. And then she's like really flinging it now. I love it. It's beautiful. So, I know I said, how are you? But I always just say, how are you? And you all say fine. But really, how are you during this COVID 19 drama, pandemic? crisis that we're going through?
Yeah, it's tough, but me and my family try really hard to get through it and not let anything stop us. And yeah, we
Yeah.
just try to be positive and like not let the situation like make it a negative to us.
Have you seen people that have taken it as a negative, like out in the world or even listening to them on the phone or anything? Are there people out there that are being negative about it?
Yeah, when the coronavirus like first started and it like no one really knew about it,
Mm-hmm.
there was this kid and he was like an 18-year-old and he thought it wasn't that bad and he thought that just because he was a kid, like he was young, that he wouldn't like die or get sick from it. And it really like impacted a lot of people, including me, because I saw this elderly woman speak about what he said, and she said that it was really messed up and wrong that he said that because by if he catches the coronavirus and spreads it to his grandmother, then she has a chance of dying from it.
Right. Right. It seems like we all need to be very cautious regardless of how old or young we are, that we really need to, even if you are young and they're saying that not so many like babies I know haven't gotten it, but the bottom line is that we are protecting ourselves but also protecting other people.
Yes.
Wouldn't that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard you and your sister hang out, right?
Yes.
What kinds of things do you do together? And has this brought you closer together or further apart?
Things that what did you say?
Has this brought you and your sister closer together or further apart?
It's brought us closer. We've been watching like many movies, like movie after movie, because like there's nothing else to do. But that's gotten us really close. But then at some points, like we fight and we argue, which has made me get annoyed of her because of how much time I am spending with her. But overall, we have a lot of fun and enjoy like comedy movies and
Mm.
laughing together.
Things to make you laugh. Yeah, things to make you laugh. I love your story of, it's not really a story, but I always ask young people like what they want to be when they grow up. And a lot of times at 13, 14, 15, they don't know what they want to be. What do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
Yes, I want to be a pediatric surgeon.
Wow. And where did you get that inspiration from? Why?
Well, when I was in sixth grade, I had a surgery because one of my ovaries were twisted in my stomach. And ever since that surgery and the doctors that were there to help me, I've like always wanted to like do what they did because it like inspired me a lot to be a pediatric surgeon.
Amazing. So the experience of somebody
Yeah.
taking care of you made you want to do the same thing for somebody else.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love it. Who's been a big inspiration in your life?
Well, my mom has been a really big inspiration in my life because she's a real role model for me, and she's always helped me with everything that I've been through, and she's just the best mom.
Oh, she's gonna love to see this video. You gotta put her in front of it. You get some points for that one. That's amazing. Your mom. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love when young people can not have to go outside of their home to find a role model. You actually have a role model inside your home. So that's a blessing. Always be grateful for that, okay? Okay, so give me 3 gifts and talents that you have, and then give me 3 gifts and talents that your sister has. Let me see how well you know your sister.
Okay, for me, I play in band. I play the baritone, and I got first chair in symphonic band.
Wow.
So that's one thing. And another thing would be I really love sports, and I think I'm pretty good at sports like football and basketball. And then another thing, let me think. Hmm. I'm a good eater. I can eat.
What's your favorite food? Favorite.
A burger.
A burger. Okay. With everything on it or plain? Oh, stacked.
Yes. Yes.
I hear you. Oh my God. And probably just as skinny as I know. Look how little you are. If I ate a burger with all that stuff on it. Tell me about your sister's gifts and talents. What does she have?
A lot of my sister's talents are she's really smart. She can read like 20 books in a day, chapter books, like thick books. And that's like, I can't do that. Like, no, I can't do one chapter book in one day. Another thing she's really good at is dancing. She's a really good dancer, and that's like a great talent of hers. And then one more thing would be she's in Raiders, and that's an ROTC Army like thing that you can do when you get into high school.
Okay. And what do they do?
Like active.
What do they do? Like, I'm confused.
They do a lot of rope climbing, like Army training.
Oh, Army type stuff. Okay. ROTC. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Enlightening, because you know your sister's gifts and talents. That's good. I have two sisters, and one does hair really well. So I need her right about now here in Virginia, but she lives in New Jersey. That's a problem. And the other one is good at talking. She talks a lot. So if you kept her on the phone, she would stay on the phone for like 4 hours. You literally have to say, I gotta go. So
that's my mom.
Your mom's like that?
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute now. Come on. We're trying to get the brownie points. Now you don't talk about mom.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, too cute. Anyway, all right, I got one final question for you. I want you to fill in the blanks, okay?
Okay.
Finish the sentence. My name is blank, and getting through COVID-19 will take blank. You're on.
My name is Ypsera Demisi, and getting through COVID-19 will take a lot of food, snacks, movies, and cleanliness, washing hands and face.
I hope so before eating all that food, right? Oh my gosh. Well, enjoy eating all that food. I will not be following that advice. No, I will not be following that advice. I will wash my hands though. Love talking to you, my dear. Love talking to you, and call me sometime, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us on Teens in Conversation. Keep that positive outlook and that beautiful smile, and I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I just have to laugh because, yeah, I will not be taking her advice. Food. Okay. And I don't know. I'm thinking my metabolism must have been so good at 14, 13 years old where I could just eat burgers like she's saying stacked on top and not gain any weight. Yeah, now it's all greens for me, y'all. So tell me what you're eating. That is a great segue into checking the box below. Write something in about Yepshiba and tell me like what you're eating now. Especially people my age, you know, anywhere over like 50. Tell me what you're eating now. Tell me if you're eating a burger with cheese and onions and pepper. No. And tell the truth. I'm so excited. I love talking to my teens, and I hope you enjoyed this conversation with TIC Talks, Teens in Conversation. Join us next time, and please join us next time. And please remember to write something below. These young people need inspiration, just like they pour out to us. We need to pour